You were born with dirty feet. In an invisible contract, you came into the world on the dirt floor of a tavern. Your mother was a slave, your father, a drunk legionary. Congratulations, you were born as property. Before you could walk, you'd already owed taxes. Your first word was water, but no one heard it because you were chained to a dry well. Your tears turned into cheap wine. The Romans laughed. You became the village's sad baby, and just like that, you got your first stage name. You were sold for 3 rotten figs and half a rat sandwich. Your new owner took you to a cultural center, an improvised circus between sewers where dwarves fought geese. You watched until they discovered you could bend your spine. You became the demon contortionist. You were 5 years old. Your childhood was a mix of training and torture whips, fire breathers, bears with toothaches, and you in the middle, dancing with a bronze helmet and a cucumber in your mouth. They called it performance art. You called it Tuesday. Your only friend was a blind goat named Claudia. She taught you how to chew ropes and escape chains. You both became a comedy duo where you were the idiot. Spoiler, Claudia got more food than you. You almost died during a torch acrobatics act, but fell into the gladiator's pee bucket. A miracle? Maybe, but the audience laughed so hard they promoted you to official pyromaniac. You smelled like fire and urine every single day. You were mistaken for an oracle because you predicted your own beating. He has the gift. They shouted. You just knew that every Friday Clown Marcus beat you up. It became a show. Official name, the boy who smiles while getting hit. You became a sensation in Rome after getting kicked by a donkey live on stage. The sound was so funny, nobles started renting you for parties. You became a musical human carpet. Your talent? Screaming in 5 different tones? You had a fan club made of rich, sadistic children. They hit you with flowers, threw coins made of lead, but you smiled. Because smiling was mandatory, literally. They had your smile sewn onto your face. You danced for the emperor, with fire on your head, and tripped over a 1-legged dwarf. It was a tragedy, or a comedy. Depends on which side of the arena you were sitting. You became a living statue at the Roman Forum, painted gold, standing still for 16 hours. A pigeon built a nest in your ear. You couldn't shoo it away. It was contemporary Roman art. You received your first coin. It was stolen by a circus monkey. You cried. The audience applauded. The monkey got promoted. You became his assistant. Yes, to a monkey. His name was Mr. Augustus. You almost escaped, but tripped over your own chain. The key was right there. The crowd went silent. But you slipped on a grape skin thrown by the audience. You fell. The key fell into Claudia's mouth. She choked to death. End of the goat. You were honored with a statue at the circus, made of melting wax. A plaque. What not to do on stage. Your name was spelled wrong, but your clown nose was perfect. You died on stage. The audience thought it was part of the show. They clapped for 7 straight minutes. A centurion yelled bravo, and they threw flowers, made of stone. But the show had to go on. Your body was stuffed, and you still perform. On Sundays,